Hello and welcome to another daily dose of Satoshi's News. Today's date is Sunday the 5th of November 2023, the year of BSV. Buy BSV.live, the best place to buy Bitcoin SV online, the original protocol and genuine Bitcoin. Right, let's get into it. You are literally not going to believe what I've got to tell you about today, which is why we're starting off with this image. What I'm going to tell you is absolutely insane. You literally couldn't make it up. It is nuts. So this is all about finding a Devil Master. Now you wouldn't believe what they call a Devil Master or what a Devil Master is. So let's have a little bit of a finding out here. So further information on finding a Devil Master. Seriously. The Clerk of Faculty maintains a register of advocates who have been approved as Devil Masters by the Dean of the Faculty. Only an approved Devil Master may take on a devil. This is serious. The list of approved Devil Masters is circulated to entrants who have indicated an intention to commence deviling in any given year. Entrants should contact a prospective Devil Master through the Devil Master's clerk or directly. Should an entrant experience any difficulty in obtaining a Devil Master, the Clerk of Faculty can assist. Literally, what is this? Okay. So, general information. So, this is about deviling here. So, pupillage, or deviling, is a course of training which indicates, which includes taught elements, skills, training, and periods of training with an experienced advocate, a Devil Master. So literally, they call an experienced advocate a Devil Master. I'm not joking. This is literally legit. For further information on pupillage, please click here. A scheme for assessment involves the testing of both oral advocacy and written advocacy skills, blah, 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 blah. And it says there is a different pathway to become an advocate, a Devil Master, for barristers qualified in England and Wales or Northern Ireland who have completed a full period of pupillage, legal practitioners from other EU member states, blah, 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 blah. And it just goes on. But literally, they literally call them Devil Masters in the legal system, doing the devil's work, because it's unlawful. It's literally criminal stuff that they're doing. So it says here in Wikipedia, deviling. Here we go. Deviling is the custom of more senior self-employed barristers stroke advocates making use of their jurors' services to complete briefs belonging to the more senior barristers stroke advocates, usually without the knowledge of the attorney, not to be confused with the period of training called pupillage or juror work undertaken by a person wishing to become an advocate in one of the English-speaking common law systems of the United Kingdom, Ireland, Hong Kong and Australia. Deviling cannot be done by a pupil and has to be done by a junior barrister stroke advocate, as it's paid work usually at a rate lower than the nominal fee of a junior. And then this is to do with deviling in Scotland. The prospective advocate is placed under the care of a Devil Master who traditionally must not be King's Counsel. Right, okay, we'll find out what King's Counsel is in a second. The pupil follows a program of training as laid down by the Faculty of Advocates, which are the Faculty of Devil Masters. The process has an ancient heritage and is the legal right of the Faculty of Advocates, Devil Masters, to admit persons and advocates to the courts of Scotland. The right was apparently granted by the College of Justice. And again, you need to look at syntax grammar of what justice means. Justice just means speak no law. Which is, honestly, it's a joke. Well, actually, it's not a joke because this is actually deadly serious. So we've got Treasury Devil is the colloquial term for the first junior Treasury Counsel in common law, a private practitioner barrister who represents His Majesty's government in the civil courts instructed by the Treasury Solicitor. It was a tradition that the Treasury Devil was made a High Court judge. So Craig is actually going into the High Court. So literally the Treasury Devil was made a High Court judge after the end of his term in office. There is no current Treasury Devil. Philip Sales, now Lord Sales, the last Treasury Devil, was appointed Queen's Counsel while serving the role. Blah, blah, blah. It goes on. But anyway, it says here, it says it traditionally should not be somebody who is a QC, and that's King's Counsel. So why shouldn't a Devil Master be a King's Counsel? Well, it says here, King's Counsel are barristers or solicitors, advocates who have been recognised for excellence in advocacy. So in other words, if you want to be a Devil Master, you cannot be recognised for excellence in advocacy. Honestly, it is literally smoke and mirrors. It's absolutely insane. Absolutely insane. So here we got, look at this. The Bar Council. Deviling. Status and effect. Please see notice at the end of this document. This is not guidance. Blah, 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 blah. So anyway, it says here, deviling is the long-established practice amongst self-employed barristers by which one barrister obtains the assistance of another, usually a more junior barrister, to carry out work to help the first barrister discharge his instructions. The BSB Handbook defines deviling as follows. Deviling means where a self-employed barrister A arranges for another barrister B in the same chambers to carry out work for A on the basis that A will be responsible for the payments of B's remuneration for work and will be responsible for the client responsible to the client for the work as if it were their own. Devil and devils will be constructed accordingly. Like, it's just the use of the name and the fact that we know all of this, is insane. So Craig is going to be going into the High Court on the 15th of January 2024 and sat, with the High Court judge, literally a Devil Master. So this is what I'm saying, what needs to happen. So first of all, in order to get around this issue that you're in, literally dancing with the devil, being faced with the Devil Master, you need to take your plaintiff claimants out of the situation, because you need to ask them who they are. What right do they have to bring a claim? Did they create blockchain technology? Do they have any patents for blockchain technology? And who are they? Because they cannot come in as COPA, a Crypto Open Patent Alliance. Someone, an individual of flesh and blood, man or woman, has to be bringing the claim. And until they can identify themselves and prove that they're not in contempt of court and they've got a right to bring the claim, they literally are out of the game. So what this does, this allows you to actually bring in your documents. And literally the judge just simply rules on the evidence that he's got. And the only evidence that he's got is from the person who is still on the board and in the game, which is the defendant, because the plaintiffs have been taken out. So what you need to do is have your documents stamped by the court. And you can either instruct your barrister to get this done for you, but really what you need to do is actually instruct your barrister. Do not let your barrister run riot. Your barrister is there to do your bidding. So you actually need to tell your barrister what to do. And I've heard in other cases that you were swearing at your counsel and swearing at the judge and all this kind of stuff. And rightly so, but it's just you were going about it in the wrong way. You need to give them firm instructions. I am paying you to do this. I need you to do this for me so that you are not effectively incompetent and they're running riot. So if you want to do this properly, you really have to sort of follow postal mechanics, which means you literally have to sign it full colon, then your birth names, which Craig Stephen, and your surname is your Serepo name, which is your cognomen, which is your machine name in Rome, which is effectively sort of like your servant name. So your actual name is Craig Stephen. So you put full colon, Craig Stephen, then full colon, then write full colon, end of the sentence. You have to write that at 45 degrees across the stamp that is going to be on your documents on the front and on the back. Because if you don't put a stamp on the back, then the judge can say, I've got your documents, but I don't see anything. You have to make him read it. And by doing this, it makes him realise that you actually know your stuff. And if you want to go the full hog, what you really need to do is actually put your thumbprint in blue ink on the stamp below where you've signed it in 45 degrees to prove that you are a of the living. Well, you are a man or a woman. And this is how it's done. So, I've seen the stuff that Diego has put out, and it looks absolutely hilarious. The fact that COPA have put this document in saying, we think you've forged these documents. However, they were forged prior to the Bitcoin white paper being released, and all the materials in them is similar to what's in the white paper. So yeah, I am confident, but there is no harm in literally just making sure that you do this properly. Like I said, as a defendant, the only obligation you have is to answer the questions brought to you by the claimant. So what you need to do is take the claimant out, put in a counterclaim, and have your evidence presented in the court for the judge to make a ruling on. That's literally all you need to do. Well, there we go. Hope you found that useful. So this is all about the largest court case in financial history. The cabal, masquerading as COPA, calling themselves the Crypto Open Patent Alliance versus Craig Wright, the inventor and creator of Bitcoin, so effectively COPA versus Bitcoin on the 15th of January 2024. So stay tuned and we'll bring you more. And until then, be aware, take care, stay safe out there, and we'll see you in the next one.